Hey everybody, Campervan Kevin here. How are y'all doing today? I want to thank Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. I've got their mattresses in my tiny house, my RV, and my camper van, and I really enjoy them. Do you need a mattress for your home or RV? Then go to rvmattress.com/campervankevin. Use the coupon code campervankevin to get 25% off your purchase. All right, now back to our video. Say bye, Tucker. Bye, Tucker. Well, it's been a minute. How are y'all doing for real? Something I want to show you today. Something I've been kind of keeping off the channel. But I want to get back to a spot that me and Felix, and Eric for that matter, like to camp at. Are you excited, Tuck? Man, we're gonna camp back here. No, we're just gonna ride back here. This is over in near Porter Mountain. You might notice that my van looked a little bit bigger on the inside than normal. Hey Tuck. Yeah, you know where we're going, don't you? And we're also a touch higher off the ground. I've showed this in a couple of my videos. I don't know if Dexter's ever been back here or not. Got some people tent camping right there. This is about half a mile to a mile off pavement. Camped down here with full tiny house. Felix, Eric, Carolyn, a bunch of folks. Let's get on back here. This road don't bother me today. Not a problem. Y'all hang on now. Good, there's nobody here. Kind of cold for camping up in here. It's getting down in the low teens, single digits. Yeah, really good camping spot. Let's figure out where we're gonna get. I need to get in the sun. I want to show you something. Tucker, you just gotta wait. Hang on. You're rushing me, boy. You're rushing me. No, Dexter, you gotta wait too. Got a touch of wind. Quite breezy. I'm not sure if it's above freezing or not. Good place to camp. Had a lot of good times here. I believe that's Porter Mountain. They have a unofficial shooting range over there, so if you don't like gunfire, don't camp here. You kind of get used to it. If you pick your days, it's not as bad as the others. A lot of people have been camping up in here. So I showed Felix this spot years ago, and well, he really enjoyed it. He liked the tall pine trees. We're not too far from a store or a restaurant if we have to. Maybe 10 miles to a Walmart, but far enough off the beaten path where you don't have a lot of traffic and stuff in here. So yeah, I realize I'm out of practice. Don't put the sun behind you, Kevin. I realize I've been missing in action for a minute. Clear my head and whatnot. But I wanted to tell you, I dreamed about Felix the night before last. Not last night, but the night before. And I can't remember all the details, but he was happy and he was healthy and smiling and cutting up. He was okay. And I think he wanted to let me know that he was okay. And maybe it was maybe he was trying to tell me, maybe he was trying to tell me it was time for me to quit grieving for losing my friend. That he was okay, and for me to go on with my path. Yeah. You know, quite frankly, did it again. Quite frankly, losing Martini and Felix, it just hasn't felt appropriate to make videos. Didn't feel right, and I hadn't done it. But I feel like I kind of have Felix's blessing. Dexter has really stepped up and taken Martini's spot, to the chagrin of Tucker. May make it care less. She's just along for the ride. But I give Tucker a lot of attention. But it will be a year soon that I've had Dexter rescuing him in quartzite. Well, rescue is a strong word. His mama gave him to me. So he's really stepped up. Really good buddy. And your life goes on. All right, now we got that out of the way. So back about the middle of December, before Christmas, like a week before Christmas, I bought myself a Christmas present. I have been very, very busy at Vagabond with projects. I've tried to keep myself real busy during this absence from YouTube. I've done a lot of work at Vagabond. I haven't shared it on the channel. Yeah, I just wanted to stay busy with that and really not make videos. But an opportunity came up. Through the years, I have missed out purchasing something 3 or 4 times. I'm like, too late to get it. Somebody beat me to it. But I've always wanted a 4x4 ECONOLINE van. And I found one. Just so happened I was on Facebook Marketplace when it came up for sale. And I must have been the first in line. Bought it down in Phoenix. And we're like, well, why do you want a 4x4 van, Kevin? You got an ECONOLINE half-ton. You got the Bigfoot. You don't need a 4x4. You got Purple's faster. This is true. But I had kind of wrapped up my projects at Vagabond. I guess it's kind of what I do. I wanted another project. Here we go. So this is my 2001 E350. Look at that Dexter up there on the dash. ECONOLINE 4x4 extended van. Look at that boy. Look how handsome he is. He is part of the wolf pack. Where's May May? There she is. He takes he's kind of taking Tucker's job for being head of security. But let me back up here a little bit. So it's a 2001 E350 4x4 van. It's got the V10 in it. When I bought it, the guy put on brand new tires. Ooh, I gotta put my hoodie on. Put a brand new fuel pump on it, replaced some U-joints under it. But this van was converted, so 2001, it was converted in 2004 by a company in Salt Lake City, Advanced 4-Wheel Drive Systems. She set something up there. How you like that tag? Yeah. I had the windows tinted. They were tinted, but it wasn't a good job. And I picked up some dust coming in here. So anyway, Advanced 4-Wheel Drive Systems has been putting the 4-wheel drive part on these ECONOLINE vans now for 40 years. They put in a transfer case, modify the cross member, put in the front trunk. Let's take a peek under here. Now this van was used commercially its whole life. It was used to transport people. I'll get more into that maybe in another video. But it's got 102,000 miles on it when I bought it. And all of it, most of it is maintained pretty heavy at the Ford dealership. I found records up to 85,000 miles. So you see he's got the chunk under there, stabilizers, springs. I'm not sure if they use a F350 to get their parts or not. Had to put my hoodie on. But it drives and rides surprisingly well. I had my buddy over in St. John's. He went through it. The brand new fuel pump the guy put on, he didn't change out the fuel filter. And must have been some trash in the tank because it stopped up, burned up my new fuel pump. So I had to put a new fuel pump on. Dropped about $1,000 on it. But ever since then, it's been doing real good. Now it does have a ding or two on it. I've got some estimates for painting it. I thought about doing bed liner on it. But I found a guy that can paint it very reasonable, so he can take all the dings and dents out of it. And I'll have that done in another week or two. Hey, Tuck, Tuck, Tuck. I know y'all haven't seen the babies in a minute. Tucker, you need a haircut. I'm letting the hair grow out long because it's cold up here in the mountains. Here's that baby May-Mays. There's Dexter. There's Dexter. But it's an XLT. Power everything. Yep. And it had a bunch of let's go look around the other way. It had a bunch of seating in here, but I took it out. I just left one bench in here. I think it had 4 rows. So it's got rear air conditioning and heat. Hey buddy. If you guys can help me find this panel right here, I've replaced the door panels and replaced some plastic in here. I'm looking for this piece. I've been unable to find it. I've gone to Phoenix and gone through 6 junkyards looking for that piece and some others. That's all that's left. And I stayed back here in a single bed. But put limo on the sides and the back, legal up there in the front. Put a tent strip on. But yeah, I'm going to convert this out. Now that I've got Vagabond, I'm just not using the Bigfoot. I bought the Bigfoot to live in full time. And it works great. It does great. But I enjoy staying at Vagabond in my building more. So I thought, and I needed a project. I get this van set up to where I could stay in it, I don't know, 3 or 4 months if I wanted to. I could semi full-time it if I wanted. So I got some plans. I'm going to do that. But yeah, I wanted to show you the van. It's a work in progress. It's not perfect. I can't wait to get it painted. Found a really good guy to do that. Came with good recommendations. I went out to his place. Super clean shop, super nice guy. He's reasonable. I had estimates for anywhere from $5,000 to $14,000 to paint it. I was like, that's crazy. I'm not going to spend that. I'll bedline it. I'll fix the dents myself and bedline it first. But I finally found a guy that reasonable and does good work, and he'll get a hold of it soon. So anyway, that's what's going on. It's good to see you guys. Sorry I've been gone so long. I'm not sure at what level I'm going to come back to YouTube, but it's going to be more than what I'm doing. I'm okay. Things are okay. I almost went to Quartzsite, had the big red on the trailer, hooked up to this van and everything, but life kind of got in the way for a minute. But yeah, that's it. Hey, Dix. Me and my babies. Oh, I miss my martini, something horrible. I miss Felix too. But such is life, and life goes on. But nonetheless, what? I give God the glory for my life. Jesus Christ, He's my Lord and Savior. We'll see you next video. Bye from Sholo, Arizona.